What's up, YouTube family and Browns fans everywhere? This is Cleveland Football, and I'm your host, Terrence Hudson. Okay, another Victory Monday. We out here. We saw what happened yesterday. We came out on top over the Dolphins, 41-24. All right, we took care of business like we should have. I was happy to see that we came out on fire, jumping out on this team 28-0. The third quarter was kind of shaky. We had the turnover, which, kind of sparked some things for the Dolphins and helped them get back in the game. But then we quickly took back control again. All right, that's what I like to see. We was much better in the red zone. Our red zone offense, a lot better. We saw Kareem Hunt get his first touchdown as a Cleveland Brown. Shout out to Kareem Hunt from the University of Toledo. Yes, my alma mater. I know I say that a lot, but yeah. Let's look at Baker Mayfield. 24, 34, 227 yards, 3 touchdowns. He had the one pick. He kind of threw it behind OBJ and it hit it, bounced into the hands of Lewis. But 3 touchdowns, man. He was getting it. It looked like he, getting to the form where he was at the end of, toward the end of last year. And I like to see that. I like to see that growth. I like to see that maturation. I like to see that going through some tough times, and I've been hard on him this year. I took it kind of light last year, but this year I've been hard on him. But that's all right. That's all right. He stepped up to the challenge. Nick Chubb, 21 carries, 106 yards. He averaging 5 yards a carry. Man, this guy, I think it's time to start mentioning him up there when you talk about some of the best backs in the league. And we got 2 of them. I think we got 2 of them in the top 10 and even higher. It's only so many carries to go around, but we know what Kareem Hunt is. But look at what Nick Chubb is doing. All right. I think it's time to start mentioning him there. But he do his thing under the radar. He just come to work and he grinds. He's like a machine. He's running through guys, He had 3 catches for 58 yards. Man is balling. And again, we got two of them. Let's use these guys. It's November. Going into December. Landry against his old team, the Dolphins, 10 for 148, 2 touchdowns. Oh my goodness. Yeah, he was getting off. We saw he had a red zone touchdown for Landry. OBJ, 6 for 84. He had the big catch downfield for the touchdown, and we was doing our thing. Defense, we picked it up. Sheldon Richard, 2 sacks from the inside. That's doing it. TJ Carey a sack, and this new guy came up off the practice squad, Porter Gustin. He got a sack. So you just never know when it's your time. When your time will be called, and you got to be ready. And this guy was ready. He came in and played. Joe Schobert, 2 interceptions. 2 interceptions in back-to-back games. I don't know how many times that has ever happened, especially from a linebacker. And these guys really picked it up. We lost Morgan Burnett for the season. We know the Myles Garrett situation. Ogunjobi was out, and the D picked it up. So we was doing our thing. So glad to see that and proud of these guys. Looking at the AFC North coming up this week, we see tonight Lamar Jackson the Ravens will be going up against the Rams. I expect them to run all over the Rams. I really don't expect too much of the Rams, especially on their own offense. But who knows? You never know. Going that long trip out to LA, it's easy to lose focus. You in LA and it's November, so you just never know. We'll see if the Ravens come ready to play. We saw what Pittsburgh did. They was in the dogfight with the Bengals. Surprised, I really thought the Bengals probably would put that off if they had anybody that was capable. I mean, Finley's a rookie, not to beat down on the rookie, but with a little bit more experience, a seasoned guy, man, would have ate these guys alive. It's Pittsburgh week. What can I say? It's Pittsburgh week. Ding, 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 ding. Round 2. Let's get it. And I'm so ready for these guys. I can't wait to get on the field, and we just have to come and play. All right. I know what's gonna. I see what's coming. The crowd, they gonna be amped up because of the crowd. They at home. They got spanked when they came to Cleveland. You know, they lost the game and they lost the fight. I mean, I'm sorry. But I want to say that we're better than this team. We're better than them. We know we're better than them, and they know we're better than them. Right? This isn't like a game where, I want to say, you know how you gas up another team, like, oh, you got this team, they got this weapon and that weapon, and they're going to do this and they're going to do that, and we have to, I don't even want to gas them up. I don't even want to try to, you try to psychologically trick your own team into really thinking the team you about to play against is just some monsters, You do that as a coach sometimes. But I don't want to do that with this game. I don't want to do that with this game. I want us to know that we're better than them, and I want us to know that we need to do what we need to do. We go out there and we kick their butt, and then we get back on the bus and we ride home. I don't want it to be... Look, man for man, offense, defense, they know it, and we know it. Tomlin will have them ready. He'll have them fired up. He's great at getting guys to play better than what they really are. All right, he's a master motivator. He'll get guys to play better than what they really are. And they might punch us early. They might punch us early. We weather that storm because the crowd gonna be crazy. People gonna have signs. You might even be protesting. Who knows? And we weather that early storm, and then, my mother used to say, knock the living daylights out of them. That's what you gonna have to do. You knock it out of them, and knock it out of them early, and you keep knocking it out of them. They got some guys. I ain't gonna say they don't got nobody. Benny Snell, he's a guy. I've been watching him since he's at Kentucky. He's a guy. I even think he probably could be a starter. I don't know if Connor's playing. I don't know if Juju's playing. James Washington, he's a guy. He can make plays. Deontay Johnson, another one of my Toledo guys. He can make plays. I like him. But overall, man, this team know they can't play with us. They know they can't run with us, And this is without Miles, Man. So I don't even want it to, oh, man, we got to be scared. No, come to play. Prepare and come out with a mindset that you go dominate. I got a feeling that we'll see. I got a feeling we'll be duck hunting. Who knows? We saw Mason Rudolph. Poor Mason Rudolph. They keep picking on him. We saw Mason Rudolph he got benched. Third quarter of that, the Bengals game. We saw Hodges come in. He threw a big play downfield to Washington. I got a feeling we'll be duck hunting. We'll be duck hunting. So when it's time to go duck hunting. Boom! Oh, you send them hounds after. You get them hounds coming. Let's get them. Let's send everything we got at them. Make a play. We are in the, we're in the middle of a playoff push. I didn't plan to talk about this because I'm looking like, let's take it one game at a time. Yes, we do have to take it one game at a time, but we are in the middle of a playoff hunt. Right now, I think if the season ended today, Pittsburgh would be in because the sorry Raiders got stomped by the Jets over the weekend. And I was just about to start believing in the Raiders. And they do something like that and allow Pittsburgh to slide in. So, but we right there. There's some things in place where if we keep winning, we keep sliding up that chart. And who knows? You just never know what happens. But we got to win each week. Each week is like a championship game. A big game. So you got to come and play. But I like the way we look right now. We got a winning streak going. And let's keep it going. Hey. I can't wait. We're better than them, and we're going to have to play like it. Can't play around. Can't turn the ball over. Can't have the penalties. Weather the storm. All right? Because they'll come out. They're not going to give up. They're going to fight. They got some pride. they got some pride. They go play. They got some guys on defense, Dupree and Watt and them guys. Them the guys. Them the guys. But whether that and the cream will rise to the top, and we got to know it. We have to know it. Run it down their throat, and then when they give us in the passing game, let's take it. Let's take it. I think we might even have more of an advantage in the passing game this week. More so than the run. We got to be able to protect. So once again, I like us. Round 2. Let's get it. So I wish you all a happy and safe Thanksgiving break. I hope you enjoy the time with family and friends. And if you like, hit the like button. Be sure to comment and be sure to subscribe.